Hello, my friends. It is day 3 of the Mind Games event. It's not been a very exciting event, I feel, but that's exciting, though. Star Saber and Deathsaurus being added to freeze and premiums. Alright. One thing I failed to do this weekend was a little transmission. Unaware of an impending Insecticon attack. What's up, Devil Knight? Sludge lumbers mindlessly through Polyhex. Let's watch this little initial transmission. What's up, King? Back on Cybertron, District of Polyhex. Target locked. Cerebro show launched. Blast, his tail swatted it away. No matter. I'll get him on the second pass. Oh, something hit Sludge on the head. Now it drilled it into my, Let's move that up a little high. What has it done? Is it Dinobot under the air control bombshell? Hard to tell with this one. He's just a bit less responsive. It's all fractions of dim-witted. But yes, I now have full control of his cerebellum. You know, I've always wanted a Dinobot of my own. Enough chatter. Get him ready for transportation to Earth. The next phase begins. Rust Renegades, hold position. For now we observe. This kind of sneak attack has Straxus dark designs all over it. Right. There was the initial transmission on the Decepticon side. I don't know if it was the same on the Autobot side, but that's the only story we got this weekend. What's up, Chris? How's it going, buddy? I don't think I have any Ortho. Yeah, I got 4 hours before I can activate a combiner, guys. So we're just gonna go in and tear some stuff up the old-fashioned way. I think I've got something like 6,000 points this weekend. I just haven't really felt like playing that much. This event just, I don't know. It didn't do it for me. I have got several 103 star and 104 star. I've got several 10, 25, and 55 star shards this weekend. Quite a bit of 2,000 spark. Quite a bit of 100,000 energon. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, I did get fucked in Forge. No special little sound wave for me. Nah, I wouldn't say I got scammed. It just didn't get me a little sound wave like I wanted. Let's just bring them all up here. Let's do that. Yeah, I know, King. Welcome, buddy. Let's throw some Crimzac down. See that little flaming guy that's just dancing around? Well, he is what the VIPs got to test for our monthly gift. He's kind of fun, but I'm almost out. I think I'm going to lose this one. Damn. Oh well. It was a rush, and I probably should have took the base a little more serious. So how you guys doing tonight? You guys, what you guys been doing this week? We went back and we finally got to see the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 today, and phenomenal movie. I'd highly recommend it. Oh, how come, Devil? What's up? You all right, buddy? Yeah, that's how they get the money. That's right, Chris. I only spent $10 on Forge to Fight, so it's not too bad. Nice. What'd you get out of it? We've got 40 some out of the 60. We'd probably be pretty close to. We'd probably be about like 50 with just like 10 more to go. If somebody, I'm not gonna name names, but somebody named Lunar Fury wasn't dicking around all weekend. But I'm not gonna name names. uh, no, I didn't give a rat's ass about this event, guys. I need so many 5-star shards. That little piddly amount that the crystals were given, just that didn't do anything for me. You know what I mean? And I think I've opened 2 or 3 3-star shards this weekend. All dupes. What's up, Camo? Aw, man, how close were you, Chris? That would have been cool. I like his specials 1, 2, and 3. They're pretty neat. They use Laserbeak and Ravage, but I the one thing that I have against that Force to Fight Soundwave is he looks like the Takara Tomy Soundwave. He looks like ours in Earth Wars, except he's got the yellow Hasbro toy eyes. And I can't stand that, guys. Soundwave's got the red eyes in like pretty much every cartoon. And really awesome figure, at least the Takara. Everyone that Takara does always has the red eyes. I don't like yellow-eyed Soundwave. Oh, Devil, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I will probably join you at some point. Nicotine has its claws in me pretty bad. I swear they put like so much stuff in cigarettes that, I mean, it's almost impossible to quit. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Devil. I hope you find this entertaining here. It brings you a little bit of joy, man. Chris, uh, you can ask like certain people like Uncle Buck. Like, I'm not a friendly person if I don't have a cigarette. uh, you think I get pissed when the space bridge screws me over? Uh, yeah, I'm not the best person to be around when I'm going through nicotine withdrawal. And sadly, I think I've smoked like pretty much. I think I've smoked a little over or about half of my life. So it's sad. Wish I never would have started. That's why whenever I do smoke, sometimes on the stream, I'm like, kids, do not do this. You would be stupid to start. Okay, King. Glad you stopped by, buddy. Have a good night. So have you been watching like all weekend when I've been putting up the streams, Devil, from the hospital, buddy? Oh, so see, Chris, you know. Generally, like a child of a smoker will not smoke. Grandparents on both sides smoked. Parents really did not. It seems to skip a generation. Yeah, man, I'll check it out. Uh, you know what I like? I like old World War II type planes, like World War One, like biplane, like Red Baron type planes. I like uh, I like is it like the F-22 that like really badass, like the most current fighter jet that's like really awesome. I'm not 100%, but it's pretty sweet. Yeah, I like some planes. I'll check it out, Camo. Well, I'm glad we could bring you some entertainment while you're in the hospital, my friend. Nah, Sketch. We'd probably be done, but there's slackers like that Lunar Fury guy that's like only done like 6,000 points the whole weekend. When that's just a little more than what he can do in a day. If it wasn't for people like that, we would have finished. uh, I think Stonecutters has been done for a while. I don't know. Well, we talked about this Friday, Sketch. This event's just, meh. Some of the guys are really busting it, though. We'll go check out the scores here in just a second. They're having like a little competition, like the top like five or so. They keep trying to one up each other. The line chat's been hilarious all weekend. They're pretty fun people. I'm really having a lot of fun here. Basically, like Astro Train, Cine Winks, and Timbot too have been fighting for number one like all weekend. Yeah, King, have a good night, buddy. Yeah, they have 22 Raptor camo. That thing's awesome. Boeing 747 400 and A. Those are like passenger planes, aren't they? I'll uh I'll keep you in my thoughts too, man. Anybody else here, in the channel? Yeah, remember Devil. If you're religious or have any kind of spiritual faith, just think about it. Send positive thoughts so he'll get well. Yeah, I know all about the cancer thing though, Devil. My dad passed of colon cancer when I was 20, and when I was like 28, maybe 29, my mom's mom died of lung cancer. So yeah, I know all about the cancer, man. It sucks. Hang in there. I joke all the time that I'll probably outlive everybody, even though I smoke, because I'm kind of like a hateful, miserable old bastard. uh, Honestly, though, I switched to these really cheap cigar cigarettes, and man, my chest has been killing me here lately. I think I'm gonna have to switch to that vaping nonsense until I can, like, maybe finally quit it. Let's see. Let's go up like this. And let's go there. God, Swoop is just tearing everybody up. What Megatron bundle? I wish I could get some more of these damn reflector bundles, but I don't get paid till tomorrow night. It's bullshit. The ones I got because Sprint does third-party billing, which you can do third-party billing through your Google Play, and but I have like a spending cap. Although I thought it was supposed to be off by now, but I guess not. And we better throw Crimsack out. This is starting to go bad. So I was able to get like a 20 and a 10. Yeah, I actually made a video in the middle of the night. I was up at the garage getting my car worked on, and I guess maybe Space Ape saw me bitching about how I wish I could get me a $10 pack this weekend because, well, instead of having the $20 and $40 mix bundle, I now have the $10 and $20 mix bundle options. And I was able to get me a $10 mix bundle. Wouldn't you know, though, it was 10 dupes. Ah, damn, we lost. Cool. Yeah, I like Sick and Twisted, man. I always try to help them out whenever I can. Sick Roz and Twisted, man, they're pretty cool guys. I talk to them on the phone occasionally. Twisted more than Roz, but they actually have a special line chat for me because apparently I seem to make people quit their media room line chat. Because sometimes I just say some crazy shit in line, and they made a special line chat just for me, so I wouldn't offend anybody. Oh, sweet, sir. Is this the other channel? Because I subscribed to one of your channels, but I didn't see any of your Forced to Fight streams that you were talking about. I know, Camo's in it. He knows. Sometimes I just like to say random crazy shit just to see how people react, you know? I'm all about entertaining myself, so. You gotta laugh a little. Otherwise, what's the point? I think some people in some of the line chats and band chats I've been, they don't appreciate the humor and crazy stuff I say, but it's all in good fun. Typically, if I'm saying something like really messed up or mean, I don't really mean it unless your name's Bay vs. Bumblebee. Oh, snap! I didn't just do that, did I, guys? I did that because of Buck. Hey, Buck and Camo, tell the guys in the chat about Sick and Twisted's live stream they did Friday with Nathan Webb, the comic artist, and about the question that I asked that he answered. Oh, it tickled me to death. He'll probably get a lot of flack for it. I hope he doesn't, but last time I said something about the movie Bumblebee, like somebody in the chat said they hated me, so. Oh, they're streaming right now? Well, shit, I didn't realize that. I don't even think I saw the notification. I wonder what they're doing. Damn it. We'll try to burn the fuel real quick, and then we'll go check out and see what they're up to if you guys want. It doesn't look like I'm having a very good night anyways. Oh, they're doing a crystal opening. No, I don't want to go see because they're going to get reflectors and Deathsauruses. I don't. I don't want to get jealous. I called my sister today. I was going to see if she'd get me like a 20 Google Play card, but she was out. Yeah, I'm not going to end the stream right now, guys. Igor, I think I do. Say something else because I kind of missed the chat. Yeah, yeah, Buck. I asked Buck's question. I was like his proxy. Actually, he was at wanting me to ask it, and I was like, yeah, I'll ask it, but I'm gonna say that you did it. Yeah, Twisted spends like a ridiculous amount of money in the game. He hates the space bridge probably more than I do. As much as he's spent, he should have like all of them, except the leaderboard 4 stars that you can't get yet. Was it on my Are you talking about my Galvatron? The figure, the Titans Return, when I did the little lore video with him. Sometimes I do struggle on those transformations in those lore videos. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Because a lot of times when I do those lore videos, I might have been up a day. And you really shouldn't try to transform figures for the first time when you haven't had any sleep for a day. Yeah, we didn't think he would, but he did. Yeah. It was like the greatest day ever. I was tickled to death. He's not really a fan of movie Bumblebee either. He's like me. I should hit the damn lottery. You gotta play to win though, my friends. I don't really play. Maybe one day the YouTube channel will grow enough to where like I'll make like enough money off of it to where I can buy all kinds of cool figures and whatnot and do cool giveaways and shit. That's the one thing I hate is I can't do all those cool giveaways they do over there at Sick and Twisted Gaming. But I mean, you got 3 people on the channel, and so there's 3 different people's finances for giveaways. And if you've been with me long, you know that pretty much every bundle and figure I get, I sacrifice something else, like in real life, to get. So, yeah, the kids who saw the movie Bumblebee, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't. I like to give it hell, but I honestly, I mean, if those movies hadn't come out, I don't think I don't think we'd have this game, guys. So it kind of brought Transformers back up into the public attention. I don't I don't like a lot of the movie guys, but I do enjoy the movies for what they are, and I don't have a problem with anybody that loves them, because it's still Transformers. What's up, Igor? I like that. I like your last name, Dominigos. That's a cool name. You guys, the chat's moving too quick. I can't keep up with that. I don't have the laptop. If you remember Friday, I said Mom went to visit my sister 2 hours away, and she of course took her laptop with her, so I can't borrow it. Oh, the question from the stream. I asked him. I said, Uncle Buck wants to know what you think of retarded Bumblebee, parentheses, Bayverse. And when it got to time for him to answer questions, he answered a couple, and then he was like, I saw this one question a little while ago about the retarded Bumblebee Bayverse, and I want to talk about that. And I was just like, yes! It tickled me to death. You can tell I'm not very PC, because I don't think you're supposed to say that word, but I'm not actually making fun of people with disabilities. Just Bumblebee. Just Bumblebee. Ironhide. Shit. Somebody said their name was Ironhide something in game. Somebody else say something. Just one of you, so that will pop back up and I can see that. Yeah, guys, if I don't answer... Okay, my name is Ironhide189. Okay, cool. Yeah, if I don't answer something in the chat, guys, here, just keep saying it until I notice it, and I will answer. Let's put some rockets in the Prime's back. What do you guys think about that? Oh, he's down. You guys got any questions? You have to forgive me. I am a little tired today. We were working on the car most of the night, and then I went to see the Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Samurai's Prime. That's a neat name. Now, I've kind of been fooling around trying to get this live stream started for like the last 3 or 4 hours, but I keep having things pop up that I have to take care of, and it's delayed the stream. Me buy one? Shit, I don't. That costs quite a bit of money, I would think. I did spend that $10 on it this weekend for the Soundwave, but that's only because I got to bill it to my Sprint bill. And to me, like, since it's tacked onto the Sprint bill, it's not like I really spent $10 on Forged to Fight. I don't think I'll ever spend any money on that game again until maybe when they release Starscream, maybe. Yeah, Buck opens a ton of crystals. He goes pretty hard on that game. And that's why I pretty much let him run the show over there in our alliance, because I am like a kid in a candy store, and I just kind of show up when something shiny attracts me into the game. My YouTube alliance in the Forged to Fight is the Deceptibastards. Buck, you should spell it out, because I don't have a way to type into the chat. So spell out our alliance and Forged to Fight for them. I think we have 2 open spots right now in it. Yeah. We'd be more than happy to have any of you if you... The only rule we have is you gotta show up more than like every 5 days. Like, if you go past 5 days without telling us why you haven't been on for 5 days, Buck, we'll kick you from the... It's all one word, though. I think the A is an I, though. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the A in that in Buck's Decepta Bastards, I'm pretty sure that's an I. But yeah, we've got 2 spots open when I was on earlier, so yeah. just sending an app, and Buck, or I think Camo's an officer too. Chris plays it all the time. Chris, did I make you an officer yet? Yeah, Chris and Buck, they play it all the time. Camo's kind of a slacker like me and never gets on, so we never get to do anything fun. Is there not a way we can like message him and like have it send a notification to his phone and see what's going on? Like if he's coming back, or you know what I mean? Heck, Camo, I think Bumblebee plays more than you. My buddy Bumblebee, that I play a lot of the Star Wars Force Arena with, and he can't play it on his device. He has to borrow his mom's phone to play it. And then when he goes to his grandmother's on the weekend, she's got a device that can play it, and she lets him play it as well. I think he plays more than you and me, Camo. That's kind of sad. I kind of go in spurts. Because whenever I get on it, I kind of get sidetracked and I just want to beat people down. What's up last night, 56? Weren't you here just a little bit ago? Did you disappear and then come back? Well, I might take care of that here later, Chris, once we're done with the Earth Wars stream, okay? Yeah, I might actually do a Forge to Fight stream tonight. Okay. I recognize the name, is all. That's gotta be what it is. But thanks for joining, man. I hate to admit it, but yeah, I do enjoy that Forge to Fight game. It basically reminds me of, that is Crimsic. I don't know if you guys are aware, if you get invited, if you get a notification from the Earth Wars game talking about contacting them about VIP, basically from there you send them an email to support, and you tell them you got the notification, and then they email you. You get into this VIP thing, you get a newsletter every Wednesday, and it gives you a heads up about the upcoming weekend's event, like any kind of like balance changes, sometimes like a heads up on characters that are coming. That would be nice. I would love to have 50,000 coins. And then the first newsletter of every month, we get a gift. This month's gift, we get like 30 of those Crimsic battle buff items to test. And they're pretty neat. Like, I haven't actually paid attention to see like what the time on them is, but as long as he or one of your bots destroys whatever you target him on, he hops over to another building that's close and starts tearing it up. He's just a little flame guy. I think he's cool as shit because I like to set everything on fire in the game, but I've used him a little bit, but I've been trying not to because I don't want to run out of him. He's just so neat. Let me get another team set up, and then we'll hop out and we'll go check him out. Okay, guys. Thanks, Domingos. I appreciate all the subscribers, guys. Oddly enough, the last I looked at my analytics, like it was somewhere between 80 and 90% of my viewers aren't subscribers. You know, we're somewhere between 350 and 400 subs now. I mean, it's been a slow build, but it doesn't matter how many we have because we have fun here no matter what, you know? Alright, let's go look at the Crimzik. And then I'll show you guys the defense I won a little while ago. What do you think about Bisq? I'm going to plug one of my buddies that he does figure reviews. Not just Transformers, but all kinds of figure reviews. Sea-Dog. I think his channel's Sea-Dog at YouTube. But he does really good figure reviews. Shows off like the transformations, all the articulation, on like any kind of figure he reviews. He really likes the RID line. He really likes those movie figures too. And I'll be honest, I wanted to get one of those Grimlocks and a Slasher and the new Barricade, but I just don't want to pay the extra little cost that they have, you know. You don't have to censor yourself here. I mean, it's not going to offend me. I mean, if people start to like say, hey, don't, then you know, I guess maybe we'll be like, okay, guys, try not to swear. But I'm not going to tell you guys to do something that I can't do myself. I mean, half the time I swear without even realizing I'm doing it. Yeah, here's the little yellow Crimzik. It seems like he's from one of the cartoons, but I can't place him off the top of my head. It's been about a decade since I watched G1 last. I did start to rewatch it here recently, but I just finished SOS Dinobots, I think Thursday or Friday. Yeah. Buck, were you swearing because of your tooth, or? That's pretty sweet, Camo. I'll have to check that out. I've probably got over $1,000 in old 80s toys, but, in storage, but they're not mint sealed in box or mint carded anymore. You know, I played with them when I was a kid. But to the right people, I'm sure they'd be worth a little bit of money, especially those G1. Well, then I got all the original, like, 3 1/4 G.I. Joes, too. And I got all the original movie 3 1/4 Star Wars people, you know, from Kenner. I wish if I had a time machine, I'd go back and stop myself from opening them. And then I'd be rich right now, but. Yeah, he deals 108 damage per second for 15 seconds on a building. If the target's destroyed, he can jump to another target, and it looks like he can do it up to 4 times. Hopefully they add him into the free crystals soon, because he's awesome. And I think I've only got one left, is what I'm gathering here. Which means we're not going to get to see him, because I'm never going to use that one until I get some more. Because he's just so cool. Alright, look at this team that just lost to me. They lost to my defense. Like, within the last hour, this happened. It's pretty much about 30 minutes before I started the stream. Yeah, you told me about that, I think, Buck. I had a few uncles that, it was kind of funny because you're Uncle Buck. I had a few blood uncles that they were really into NASCAR, collected a lot of the die-cast, like the big die-cast NASCAR. Of course, they're not like me, you know, they leave them mint sealed in box. I gotta get my damn hands on my figures. I mean, they're meant to touch. You know, you gotta transform them. Uh, Whenever my niece and nephews visit, they have toys of their own, and I like to use my collection, you know, sometimes to play with them. It's fun times. Look at them. I'm just like tearing them apart here. I really do need to redesign my base. I think that's what I'm going to work on Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, I'm really loving the Titans Return line. It took me 3 or 4 months to find like Wave 3 figures. I still need to do my little lore video. Well, I've still got a bunch of figures still in their boxes from like the week of Christmas. I still need to do some lore videos on. Like I lucked out and found Leader Class Ultra Magnus from the Combiner Wars line before Titans Return at Toys R Us. And I think him and my Starscream that I already did a lore video on, I think those are my only Combiner Wars figures that I have. He used 7, Nick. And about half of them were over 1,000 power. He just sucked. Clearly, because he should have beat my base. You know what I'm saying? By the way, Nick, how are you doing today? Let's go check this out. I told you guys we would go check him out. Look at the Astro Train, man. 13,000. They're really going for it. I told them I didn't care about this event. Honestly, to almost have 7,000 points right now surprises me. Because I haven't really played a whole lot. Most of the time, most of what I've played, I've done in the live streams I've done this weekend. Well, yeah, Nick, it's Sunday night. You should be done. We'd probably be pretty close to done, but... Like, I should have about, like, another 9,000 points on my score right about now, but... Oh, we still got plenty of fuel, Camo. We gotta keep battling, man. I gotta go to Buck's house and rob his painkillers while he's passed out. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I'm just playing. Oh. Alright, I think most of these people... Oh, you gotta go, Igor? Okay. I was kidding. I'm not really going anywhere. I'm not really going anywhere. Unless you actually have to go, then I'll catch you later, and thanks for coming. But I'm not really going anywhere. I was just kidding around. I'll go rob Buck after the stream's over. Yeah. We're not in any rush. Did you like that, Buck? I was like, I'll go rob you after the stream's over. We're not in any rush. Ah, Devil, how come? If you don't mind me asking, like, how old are you? I mean, you don't have to say if you don't if you feel uncomfortable or you don't want to, it's okay. But and how come you haven't told your good friends? Yeah, Igor, I'm not really ending the stream, buddy. I was just messing with Buck, saying I was gonna go rob him. Yeah, Uncle Buck, he's a good buddy of mine. Yeah, Nick, I'll just take the Bustas up into your base and I'll just rush your HQ and then speed him up with Shockwave and nuke the HQ down before your defenses know what happened. Oh, I'm sorry, Devil. 2,000. Let's see, what does that put you at? So you're about 17? Shit, I just lost all the... You had like a big wall of text there I was trying to read. I turned away and caught it as it was going off. I'm sorry. Yeah, Buck will remind me of anything that I miss, Devil. $16. Damn. It sucks, man. I hate to hear that. I really do. Yeah, we're gonna do this. This may backfire, but you got 29 Autobots on the way, like figures. Son of a bitch, go north, just a little bit. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to drop them all. Your ROTC class? So are you planning on going like military camo when you're done? Like what's the end game there with the ROTC? You get college credits or does it? Because I thought when you actually got up into the Army, they really didn't give a shit about that ROTC. And they just tossed you into the grunt mill with the rest of the grunts. I could be wrong, but it seems like that's the way it was when I was younger. But that's good that you do the ROTC because it builds character and it prepares you for when you actually do go into the Army. Boot camp won't be as big as it won't be. Probably won't be that bad for you. It'll still suck, I'm sure, but I know I couldn't rush this one, Nick. I'm actually having to do it. Kind of pisses me off. Damn it. God damn it, I knew it would be Swoop. We might have lost this one. That's probably a 4-star swoop. He's probably going to nuke every one of them. Yeah, lots of things look good on a call. I'll tell you. Okay, I'll tell you this, guys. I mean, I've got an IT degree, information technology. When I was in high school, I was in a thing called Future Business Leaders of America. My junior and senior years, I was like the state vice president uh, of the state chapter. All 4 years of high school, I went to the FBLA National Conference that they would have in the summer. It was usually like the first week of July. That shit's never got me anything. But it was awesome and a lot of fun. And it did look good on college resumes, but like actually out in the real world, nobody gave a shit about that. Don't get me wrong though, I'm not trying to like knock ROTC or like school programs because I think they're pretty beneficial, and if it's something you like, you should do it. I just telling you from my experience, like I was kind of a big deal in that shit in high school. Yeah, it's never got me. It's never got me a promotion or anything like that out in the real world. As you can see now, like the ones of you that have been here forever, uh, you know that I work with mentally handicapped people, like doing overnights, making sure they're okay and got what they need, and I don't even do what I went to college for. But that's mainly because the location I'm in just sucks for jobs. You pretty much gotta know somebody to get a good job around here. It's all about who you know, not what you can do. Yeah, Nick, you got any cool cop stories? Tell us a cool cop story. Oh, about your illness? Yeah, why don't you I mean, I don't care to, but you probably want to like email me at my Gmail, or if you've got line chat, maybe we could talk online for a little bit and discuss it a little bit, so I don't like get all the facts wrong. Sorry, guys, I had a little bit of indigestion there. What's your line ID? Say it in the chat. Buck will write it down so we can add you later. Okay? Let's speed all these guys up. Let's get Razor Claw on the HQ. What's Dive Bomb doing? Might as well do that. Oh shit. I was down there worrying about Dive Bomb and they beat the base. Guys, I'm sorry I ran out of ore 13 from this earlier stream, so I couldn't use the combiner tonight, but if I get another stream in before the event ends, yeah, Buck, write that down for us. I'll add him online here later. Hey Nick, I'm still waiting for you to tell us some cool cop stories in the chat, man. Come on. Are you like a plainclothes detective or a homicide detective or like a narco unit, special victims, FBI? Or are you like that show Justified, like a U.S. Marshal? Oh man. You a state trooper, like county or local PD? So you got a squad car. Okay. Nick, you should get these cops around here off my ass. Yeah, they're all up on me about that inspection sticker. I'm gonna get the tail light and headlight assembly this week, but I have a feeling I won't get the inspection sticker in time to avoid the ticket. Nick, I can't scroll back up through because I don't have the chat. I don't have the laptop to check it. Buck will tell me about it here later. I know you were saying some things like about some of your interesting. I just missed most of it. Like I started to read it and then it popped off the screen. Wonder how much those like rent to own places charge for like a laptop. Just so I could get a laptop for the freaking live stream chats. But Nick, I really tried to get me a reflector this weekend or a Deathsaurus from the premium crystals, but I got a $20 and a $10 because they made it to where I could get the $10 bundles again. I guess they saw me bitching. And I got it with my third party purchase thing. And no 3 or 4 reflector Deathsaurus. It's really sucked. Man, we're not really doing too hot tonight. I think I've lost more than I've won tonight. That's just not something I usually do. I tell you what it is because I don't really care about this event. Oh. I think we've got some crystals though. We'll go open when we run out of fuel and see what we get out of them. Some of the event crystals, that is. I haven't been. I opened the $10 bundle and made a little video of doing it, but I think I swore a lot in it, so I don't know if I'll upload it. I was not too thrilled about getting 10 dupes after the $20 one gave me 20 dupes. Last night, are you talking about, shit, we're out of fuel. Are you talking about, like, the thing on Go 90, the little 5-minute, there's like 5 or 6 5-minute episodes? Yeah, they nerfed him this week, didn't they? Him and Reflector. What'd they do? 'Cause I missed that live stream, and Pace was talking about it in the Tfue chat I'm in, and but I didn't really pay much attention to it because all I have is a shitty 2-star Reflector, so it really doesn't affect me. Yeah, what's the name of the movie? got a free crystal. Come on, Deathsaurus. Nope. Why'd I leave the Russians? Well, one, it's not a lot of them spoke English. And you can't copy and paste the chat in this game. So I couldn't copy what they were saying and then paste it in the translators. I'd have to sit and write everything down. And I haven't had a whole lot of time to really dig in and learn the language. And my buddy Roof that got me into him, he's a pretty busy man, so he can't always translate for me. And then I didn't get to go up for that 3-star reflector. I wasn't too happy about that, but and I've had people from Mass and Synergy approach me for like the last 2 months about trying to get me to leave the Russians, but I'm not going to spend $200 every leaderboard to put points on the board. So that didn't really interest me. That's why I come over to the Stonecutters group. And the reason I'm not in the actual Stonecutters Alliance at the moment is because they do the Cybertron League Wars. And I don't really think I'm ready for Cybertron League Wars. So after the leaderboard, I dropped down into Perfect Knights. And then they got another group, I'm in Perfecticons. And then below that is Perfect Knights. They're all pretty cool, though. There's like 60 of us in the line chat. They're all pretty cool guys. And I know what everybody's saying at all times. It's just really fun. Now, if I could, communicate with the Russians, to where, I always knew what they were saying and they always knew what I was saying, I'd probably still be over there. Because they're awesome. I learned a lot from them, but it's more like a... It's more like a communication thing, you know? It's kind of lonely over there, you know what I mean? But they're awesome people. And a lot of shit that you see, on American news about the Russians is just bullshit. I mean, they're good people. They're not like these evil killing bastards that American news would make them out to be. They're cool people. They're cool people just like us. What do you keep saying about 50 bots, Nick? For Cybertron League? Yeah, I don't have any 50 bots. So yeah, I'm not... That's why I can't do the Cybertron League. You saw sometimes my A team loses in Zone 12, so there's no way in hell I'm ready for Cybertron League. When I got at least them ready, I'll bump back up into the Stonecutters full time. But until I'm ready, I'm not going to hang out up there and hurt them on their wars. You know what I mean? And hell, my base would probably get picked for Alliance Wars, and that'd be like a give me 15 points or whatever for our opponents. I knew Buck would remember. I told you we found you, Nick. You just had to wait for Buck to get in here when you were in here. Yep, we found you. We're coming for you. Astro Train, what's going on, my buddy? You taking a break from kicking everybody's ass on the scoreboard? Damn, these Autobots just don't want to die. What the hell's Breakneck doing? What's up, Frosty folks? Yeah, Nick was all bragging about how they're finished with the event, Astro Train. And I told him, we would be finished with the event too, but there's these assholes like Lunar Fury that are holding everybody back. And not taking the event very serious. You're named after a bot, Nick? In the game? I think he's just saying that, Buck, because we found him and he's scared now. Yep. Alright, 250 spark. Oh, Foster. Yeah, but it says Frosty Foes. The spelling that pops up on the thing. Spell it out phonetically and I'll try it. Alright, Astro Train, I'll catch you later, buddy. That was one of the Perfecticons, guys. Astro Train right there. Sick. Kicking ass. 13,548 points. Okay, Camo. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's Sunday, man. If you got school in the morning, you best get your ass in bed. Your base is, you got a HQ10 Devil Knight? Astro? He's got quite a bit. Like me. A lot of these guys have quite a bit of. So is it Foster Foes? Yeah, a lot of the guys in Perfecticons and in fact, we had like 4 or 5 people get into VIP this week, Nick. Yeah, it was crazy. I eventually stopped explaining what they needed to do and let other people in the chat, whenever they were like, what am I supposed to do, when they were getting the VIP notifications. So I was just like, Jesus Christ, how many VIPs are we going to get this week? Just out of my lines. It was crazy. I think we're out of fuel. I don't think we have any crystals to open. You guys got any questions? Because I think we are going to have to end the stream here in just a minute. Buck, you got Devil Knight's info, right? His line ID. Am I going to go farm? I'm probably going to jump off of here and go eat something. And then after I've ate, maybe about an hour after that, I might do a Forge to Fight stream. Yeah, I need to watch one of your videos and then I'll have it. I'm sorry. I saw you put something up today too, and I was going to watch it, but I just had so much crap going on. I barely got the live stream going tonight here. What's up? What is up, Zerb? You have a statement last night? What do you mean? Yeah, It's okay, Chris. Man, you come and go as you can. Clash of Roulette. Is that an actual game or are you talking about Clash of Clans? Because I'm not going to play Clash of Clans, Nick. There's like 9,000 YouTubers that do Clash of Clans. And like 3 or 4 like big variants of that game. It doesn't. I know this game is similar to them. Clash Royale. Is that like another Clash of Clans type thing? It's another build your base thing like Earth Wars. You guys, you know what keeps me in Earth Wars? It's because I'm a Transformers fan. I actually play quite a bit of mobile games. I just don't put videos up on them because when I do, nobody ever watches them. I play that Star Wars Force Arena. I play a game called Legacy Discord Furious Wings. That game is phenomenal. I was playing a little bit of Dawn of Titans, but I kind of got burnt out on that. And then, yeah, Devil, we'll probably hit you up here within the hour once I end the stream. I invite you to a little chat. Yeah, I could probably do something about that, Chris. I mean, I could mention it, but we still need Motormaster and Dead End before we get Minosaur. Which means that they're probably missing 1 or 2 Protectobots for Defensor. We already have all the people for Victorion and Predaking in the game. So, I mean, they should be the next combiners, in my opinion. I do want to see Minosaur and Defensor, but I'd kind of like to see Predaking and Victorion first. But what's Clash Royale? And Space Ape just come out with a new game that's kind of like a GTA 1 or 2 style graphic game. We're supposed to be getting like early access to it. I was going to do some videos on it, but Jody hasn't said anything since she was like, yeah, I can get you guys a test build. That was like a week ago. And they've been having launch parties at the office for it, so... Well, I've got the name changed to Lunar Fury, but I can't actually remember the line ID. It's like Zillus 32, something like that, I believe. It's like XILLIA 32, if I'm not mistaken. It's something along those lines. Because I used to use it for Game of War. I'm taking you guys with me. Going outside. She used to be a pretty big Game of War player. You guys think Space Ape's greedy? I can't remember the name of the company that does Game of War. Now those are some greedy fuckers. Yeah, I'll get on Forge, but I'm not gonna do it before I end the stream, Chris. I plan on doing a whole separate little Forged to Fight stream here in about an hour. And we'll show off the Alliance and all that good stuff. Because it takes like 3 hours for your fuel to recharge in this damn game. There's a search thing. Oh shit, guys. Let's go into it. Let's go to line. here is the Perfecticon Army chat. We're gonna have to go this way for a second, I'm sorry. Yeah, there it is. There's my ID online. If you want to add me, friend me, or invite me into a chat you're in, Zillus80. But Buck's got your info. I'm pretty sure, Devil. We'll invite you into a little chat here, probably within the hour. Have a little talk with you. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream, and get me something to eat, and I'll try to. I'm gonna do a Forza fight. It'll be like within an hour and a half from the end of the stream. All right, guys. I don't know how long that stream will go, cause it's kind of like this game. You can only do so much, but you can go for quite a while on that game. Yeah, I can do that, Chris. But yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you there. If you want to come check out the Forza Fight stream here in about an hour, I'll see you then. If not, I'll catch you on our next Earth Wars stream. All right. Stay classy. Be good to one another. You've been busted. Psh.